improvement. Fourth contest of the show. Introducing first into the red corner. Make some noise for Vinny and Ciubotaru.
Oh, try to say that 5 times fast. It's Ciubotaru from BST, and this is his debut. I am very excited for this. It's a bit of a catch weight fight. 68 kilos is what these gentlemen weighed in at yesterday. So just a bit over feather, but when you're coming in on your debut, there might be a bit of nerves, a bit of inexperience, but coming out of the BST camp, you know what's going on. There we are. We've got Battle Ready, Supology, Cat's Jolly Holidays, Director Sport, Clash TV, Fisticuffs Podcast, all representing and bringing you this series of fights tonight. So if you need any equipment, go to Power Grip and get yourself some merch, some Battle Arena merch. And you see the crowd is totally thickened up here.
This is the Hangar in Wolverhampton, Stephen. What an amazing venue. We haven't been here before with Battle Arena, but I absolutely love it.
This is great. This is excellent. It's good to see the whole crowd here. And Ciubotaru taking his time to come out. He's obviously relishing the moment. And you see our big screen there, the silhouette of our fighter as he comes out. This is going to be an awesome fight.
And he's got the Lucas Lepienka t-shirt on. He's one of the black belts from Blood, Sweat and Tears. There's a lot of coaching over there. I had a pleasure of rolling with him and he pulled my leg right off. Very talented super heavyweight grappler and Naga ADCC UK champion. And he's also got Daddy Batten in his corner, Raymond Paul. That's 3 black belts. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Roger Gracie black belts he's regularly training with. And coming out of arguably the UK's best club, I mean, it's them or Renegade. It's got to be.
Yeah, we're just having a great pedigree and a great myriad of training partners. Is probably one of the most important things, and BST has that in spades. Not only do they have the great grappling prowess, as you were alluding to, they've got an excellent Thai program, a phenomenal wrestling program, boxing coaches, and one of the best sparring rooms on a Sunday morning that you can get anywhere in Europe. And that's where Ciubotaru. Jeez, Vinny. I was going Vinny.
Make some noise for Khleerwater, the killer.
And he's in.
Representing Wolves BJJ, local club. The crowd here is definitely behind Khleerwater Taylor. And a really great club. They got 5 fighters fighting on tonight's card, Steve.
Khleerwater Taylor definitely wins the name award here, and he is also a debutant fighter here tonight. So we've got 2 fighters coming in trying to just get themselves into the mix here in the featherweight division. We've already had 2 featherweight fights, so you've seen people come out on top in that, and one of them being a BST standout in Aslan Ahmad. So is that going to come through with Vinny Ciubotaru? Whereas Khleerwater Taylor, he wants to get the Wolves in the winning column for the first time. We had it come up a bit short for Ryan Franklin a few moments ago. Khleerwater ready to put that all onto his shoulders and get himself right into the win column. It's all to play for, and we're just a few minutes away.
Yeah, and such bravery to come out to this absolutely stacked crowd at Wolverhampton and come and have your debut, get in a cage with another man with a door locked behind you with the purpose of doing damage to each other. That takes testicular fortitude, Steve. That would be the right word. Or we have women as well, whatever that is.
Yeah.
The same kind of thing. The metaphor holds up.
It does. Intestinal fortitude, I think.
Yeah.
They got the guts.
Oh, nice stare down as well. Khleerwater's fired up.
Khleerwater's definitely feeling the moment, whereas Vinny, he's no selling it. Just chilling, keeping his rhythm.
Introducing first the fighter in the red corner, weight 68 kilograms, representing BST Academy. Make some noise for Vinny and his opponent, the fighter in the blue corner, weight 67.5 kilograms. Representing Wolverhampton, BJJ, make some noise for Khleerwater, the killer Taylor.
So we have Vinny in the red and black, Khleerwater in the orange and black, and here we go. This should be awesome.
Khleerwater, Taylor, Vinny Ciubotaru. I'm going to say it's 5 times fast. He comes steaming forward, does Khleerwater with his head down, and he's just jamming in. Nice, he caught him with that jab there. Stepping through, he's shifting into that right.
Yeah, for me, Khleerwater just looks a bit too aggressive and uncontrolled, Steve. Vinny just a little bit more composed, a bit more patient.
Hope he did his road work, because that was exhausting to watch.
Yeah. We know that the BST team are going to be just screaming at Vinny just to stay composed and keep his position, shape and form, shape and form.
Goes up into that. I like that, shape and form. Remember that. You can take that to the bank from Chris Fensom. Shape and form. And he does. Keeps his elbows in, whereas you see a bit more flapping from Khleerwater.
Oh, question mark. It was beautiful, but caught by Vinny.
Thrown to the mat.
He's got to watch for up kicks. His head is quite low.
You've got an incredible stable of sparring partners there for Vinny. And you're seeing it come through in this amount of just clarity he's got here, the focus and the composure.
Did a good job of throwing a big shot and then dropping into half guard. Khleerwater gets back to full guard. So full guard is when you have your legs wrapped around someone, your feet together, and it means that although the guy on top can hit you, you can throw up submissions, you have quite a lot of control from the bottom. You can use your legs to pull them in. So it's not quite as dominant as maybe it would look.
Grapevining.
Grapevining.
So annoying. It's an idea from Khleerwater.
Oh,
a minute and a half in, he uses it to
sweep.
get the sweep, and he's almost on the back.
Vinny did a good job of getting an underhook, stopping that back take.
Rides that underhook.
Oh, triangle being thrown up. He's looking for it. It's a bit obvious, but he's trying to get it.
I love Raymond Paul in the corner. He's got both hands in his pocket. He's just calling things out. And they have one voice in the corner of BST. They're conversing with one another, and then you hear one voice come out. So there's no confusion from the corner. There's not a lot of emotion there. It's just tactical.
It's clear instruction, Steve, and that makes such a difference. Vinny's going to be looking to try and pass that guard. So the legs that are making Khleerwater dangerous from the bottom, he's going to try and choose his moment, and then but he's in the triangle. 46 seconds to go. Khleerwater's going to try and get an angle and lock this tight.
He needs to pull down on his foot and try to get that.
Vinny doing the right thing, driving through instead of trying to pull out. Sometimes you pull it out, you're essentially pulling the choke on yourself.
And there he's got the knee behind it. He's going to get out there. And now
Beautiful
Khleerwater.
defense. Oh!
Two. Oh! And the left hook there, and he goes tumbling to the mat. And now Vinny's on top. Big hammer fist. I saw Khleerwater's eyes roll back there.
Yep.
Whether he's going to escape this. Stuart Davies all over it.
14 seconds, short time. Can Khleerwater get to the end of the round?
Alan Jackson, pardon me. And man, is he everywhere. He gets tossed down again. 5, 4.
I think he's going to make it out the round,
survive.
Steve, but he is in trouble.
Wow,
Right.
He's going to have to shake those cobwebs out like it's an antique store. He's all right.
It was
this is where the conditioning is going to come in for sure.
That was a classic debut fighters fight, Steve, where Khleerwater came out, and I think sometimes this isn't like, oh, you're a beginner, you're a debut, so you don't know what you're doing, you rush it. I think it's a nerves thing. I think in your head, to deal with the pressure and the fear and the psychology of stepping in this cage, you have it in your head that you're going to knock them out in 10 seconds. And I remember having also the same thought that I can get this done in 10 seconds, so I don't need to be scared. I can get this over and done with. But it doesn't work out that way. And that's why, like the fighters we saw earlier tonight, like Arshan Ahmed, they've had 5, 6, 7 fights in this cage. They're much more patient, controlled. They just choose their timing, their shots. And maybe it's just showing a little bit of an experience on Khleerwater's part that he's running in, and his team that just poured a bucket of water on the floor, Steve. They just poured water over his head. Just a terrible idea.
Why would we have a towel? Again, just inexperience.
I think...
And one of his cornermen is wearing that hood-rich stuff that I see all the kids
I think
wearing.
that was strategic. I think they knew their fighter had just been rocked. He needed a little bit more time. And this is taking the rest from a minute to a minute 30, a minute 40. And
they're stalling very, very clever here from that corner there.
It's quite a common tactic. It's
If you want to get yourself some better gear than Hoodrich, by the way, get yourself some Eric's fight gear. That looks cool everywhere. And look, getting wiped down. There we go. Like you say, dragging it out.
Yep. And
I don't think that's going to help, though.
This plays big into Khleerwater's side because he was completely rocked. And like you said, Steve, I think we both saw his eyes roll.
Could have stopped any time, but he's back up. Let's watch him. He's going to come out like a absolute barn cat again.
I think his confidence is gone, Steve.
Look, he's sitting back now.
Yep.
There, look at that, just a reaching jab there. No pop on it.
No.
Whether he can, he might not. He might. Ooh, there's the right hand.
Yeah, Vinny needs to work on his defense because he's eating shots, but they're very hard. They're very easy to read. They're very laboured from Khleerwater.
And I've definitely been hurt before.
Oh! He was timing the rig right.
There it is. Just slowly there. I've been hurt before, and you just don't have anything on you anymore. You got no power, and that's a bit of what we're seeing with Khleerwater. He's hurt, and he's still hurt.
Vinny is looking for the knockout, Steve. He's just timing.
Big right hand lands. Good head movement here from Khleerwater to survive.
Khleerwater doing well, yeah, lovely. Bit of rope-a-dope, coming back with some shots of his own. They just don't have any pop.
Yeah, Vinny might be looking for him to walk on to something. I think Vinny keeps it straight and aims for the chest.
Yeah, Vinny just walking him down. He's going to look for another big overhand right, Steve. I can see it coming. He's going to wait for Khleerwater to throw something and launch that big right. Khleerwater just drops both hands whenever he throws anything, Steve. If he jabs, he drops his right. If he throws his left, he drops right. He drops his left. Just missing some fundamentals. But great reactions, good head movement, good survival.
Yep, they're calling for straights from the corner of Vinny.
Because don't want Vinny to get too excited trying to put him away. Just relying on that overhand right and not setting up just like that again, Steve.
Shape and form is there again, and then the right hands, both hands he's hitting him with here. We're seeing Khleerwater turn his back almost there for a moment.
I feel like we're moments away from a big knockout, but Khleerwater hanging in there. He is actually landing every time he throws. You know, Vinny looks great, but he's not defending very well. You know,
no, he's not, and I think he's a bit tired from trying to finish in that first round.
He's eating fairly easy to read laboured shots, but he's keeping his shape.
And he's going for the head all the time. Go to the body a few times.
He is desperate to put Khleerwater away. Khleerwater, like you say, Steve, riding the storm.
Doing well. Just staying in the eye of it. We got double underhooks here. A little bit of a trip there from Vinny, and now he's on top. And can he put him away here on top? I think this is the position to do it in.
Yeah.
Stand up on that right knee, on that right foot, drive that knee across, get into quarter guard, and just start raining him down. But we got 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, what Khleerwater needs to do, he needs to go on his right-hand side, pull his right leg through, get back to that guard position we were talking about earlier, and try and make space. And that's just what he's doing, Steve. He's sneaking that right leg through, making a bit of room. He's doing a good job.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of fatigue here.
Yeah, for both fighters.
He's just not with the same tenacity that he finished the first round in. Another positive round for him, but just didn't have that pop. That you know. Yeah.
This is the thing, Steve. You try and put someone away, and you're putting 100% power in every shot. It's exhausting.
And the adrenaline, the thrill. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna win. Oh, I haven't yet.
Look at this replay.
I just had to fight 3 more
shots.
This is the beginning of the second. Big overhand right lands, and he just knocks him back. But then you see the beautiful head movement here from Khleerwater as he just evades those strikes from Vinny. Now Vinny's got both arms up. I'd like to see the corner massaging his arms, getting the blood out of them. Khleerwater's leaning against the cage as well, being fed it. Just a bit more water, he's saying. He's still in it.
Yeah, I mean, he's leaning against the cage. He's holding himself up.
He's fine. He's saying he's fine.
Alan Jackson is on it with the water straight away.
Yeah, do that again, and you'll lose a point. Then here we go. Vinny backing him up. Look at the way he backs him up with the jab, lands the right hand, and then evade, moving the head movement there.
Yeah.
That would be the time to pop a kick up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of that from Vinny.
Vinny looks very good. Great fundamentals, but not good reactions.
Shape and form, but no reactions.
If Khleerwater can just get a little bit more power on some of these shots, he is landing. It's just his straight shots down the middle. But it has been the Vinny show. What a great debut.
He backs him up here now. Again, we're in the same position we were in at the beginning of the second. Khleerwater backed against the fence, and Vinny looking to choose his shot, almost like a surgeon.
And what's impressed me most about Vinny, Steve, is that round one where Khleerwater came crazy at him, and he didn't get drawn into it too much. He just stayed safe.
Again, Khleerwater neither man owning the head position here.
Yeah. Just a little bit of inexperience, but
This
that's
is
what
good,
debuts
though.
are for.
Steps his hips in, yeah. No, that's not what you do. You turn your hips all the way through. It's a bit better. There we go. Clatters him in, and now he should be in. No, he's got that half guard again. He's doing well to cover the hand and use it to...
Trying to pin it.
Nice.
He's going to try and land some thunderous ground and pound now.
His time. Going to the body now, finally. Just taking all the guts out of him. And you just keep peppering away at there. That liver's going to really hurt in the morning.
Yep.
No Coronas for you tonight, Khleerwater.
Not a lot of power, but it's scoring, and he's right in his corner as well. He's got
Yeah.
Danny Batten, Cage Warriors champion, telling him what to do. And this has been a very one-sided fight.
Yeah, very much so, but Khleerwater staying in there, showing what heart and determination can get you, even if you're hurt early.
Yeah, it's not the worst debut for Khleerwater. I think he's got some good fundamental skills there. He just needs to tidy it all up and polish it. And we know the team at Wolves BJJ and working with Battle Arena multiple-time champion Will Haycox, they'll be able to fix all those little holes, improve and come back and get the result he wants.
That is assuming that this lockdown doesn't do something in the moment.
Well, I like your optimism, Steve.
I'm always very, very optimistic.
See, Khleerwater's relying on an overwrap. So for our viewers at home, Khleerwater is wrapping with his left arm, but you don't want to overwrap. You're basically holding the guy to you. You want to underhook. It gives Vinny a bit more space, but it means you can actually start working and escape. You can make space between
Finally,
you.
he's got the pass. And now, if he just consolidates his position rather than getting a bit cray-cray here, he might be able to get the finish, which he's so... I'm not going to really say that he deserves, because Khleerwater stayed in it the whole time. I think it's just a little bit of decision-making here from Vinny would have brought him the finish, but that's just experience, and it's good for him to have this experience all 9 minutes here in the Battle Arena cage, if it goes to that much. I'm not...
And Khleerwater's demonstrated, real heart and an iron chin. Oh, he's in a bad position here, Steve. Crucifix.
Oh, there we go. Crucifix time.
Randy Couture.
Yeah, 10 seconds. Here we go. The
Randy,
fact that he's taken it this long is incredible.
Randy Couture used to love this half guard position for holding people down and doing this thing, trapping their arm, and then hammering that ground and pound.
Khleerwater's still there at the end of 3 3-minute rounds, all 9 minutes.
Yeah, what heart.
He finally takes a breath. He's earned it.
But the night belongs to Vinny Ciubotaru, showing...
And it's just a matter of formality now.
Yep. Just showing a broad range of skills. Great wrestling, great top control.
And we're going to see more of Wolves MMA a little bit later on in the evening. So, again, they're 2-0 at the moment, or 0-2 at the moment, but there's always the chance. And you saw it in Khleerwater there. He was still looking to be in the fight, still looking to get the finish, still looking to be dominant. Not dominant, at least be wary, but it didn't happen. All right, here we go. A matter of formality. We're going to go to Carson LeJoint for the judge's decision. I can't see it going any other way, but then again, we do have Marty Wolf. It's all right. ACA. Professional judge, and we see it in Khleerwater's face there.
So after 3 rounds of action, we both judges the scorecards for a decision. And all 3 judges have it going. For the fighter in the red corner, Vinny Ciubotaru. And please make some noise for your runner-up, Khleerwater Taylor.